Good morning, one. Good morning, or welcome to the stream. Sit down, relax, grab yourself something to drink. Welcome back to another session of Yakuza 5 Remastered. You're playing Tekken? Nice. I was never any good at Tekken. Alright, so we last left off with Kiryu-chan about to leave the taxi business, so he could pursue after everything that's going on with the Yakuza. So before I do that, let me customize my ride. Because I'm gonna need that. I need that. Just a waste. Sky blue looks alright actually. Okay, let's get sky blue. Hell yeah, that looks good. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Missions. Scheduled meeting. Let's do that one for now. From Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Let me in. I need you to take me to a client, and fast. I'll navigate while you drive. Looks like she's in a hurry. Understood. Let's go. Okay, go straight. No, right. Then take a left. She's going to get us killed. Come on, move it. Why is she in such a rush? Is she late for a meeting or something? Hey, are you listening to me? You need to step on it. Alright. Uh-oh. I think we missed a turn. Huh? Ah! Fuck's sake. Are you okay? Ow, 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 ow. I think I broke something. Hey, he looks pretty bad. Something's up. It doesn't feel like it didn't feel like I hit him. Hey, are you okay? The taxi drove right into me at a very high speed. Oh, this little road? Was the driver crazy? Hold on. I admit I was going fast, but I'm sure I was stopped in time. Suspiciously timed bystander. How can we be sure of that? Let's see what your passenger has to say. Yeah, so what happened? The driver hit him. I'm certain of it. Huh? I was telling him to please slow down and drive safely, but he just kept on speeding. What? Here we go. Look, normally I'd go straight to the police with this, but I don't want to ruin your life. If your license is revoked, you wouldn't be able to make a living, right? We could just settle this right here, if you want. This is so kind of you, given such unusual circumstances. Hey, man, you're lucky you hit someone willing to give you a break. How about you compensate me 500,000 yen to cover my medical bills, and then we can pretend this never happened. Motherfuckers, it's this scam again. Whoa, you're getting off so lightly. Come on, let's do this quickly. If you don't have money on you, there's an ATM just around that. Wait just a minute. I saw the whole thing from my window. That taxi driver never hit you. He braked in plenty of time. Who the hell's this guy? He's not with us. Have you seen Tekken 8 trailer for King? I have not, no. What? Some old guy just happened to be watching from the window from his home. I don't believe it. I've actually been watching all of you for a while. You were acting suspicious. So you're hiding out along the road. What exactly are you up to? Uh-oh. Wait a minute. You're scammers, aren't you? Damn it. The passenger, the victim, and the passerby. You were all in on it. Uh-huh. Crafty bastards. Fine, you got us. But now we got a problem, see? We can't afford to let you squeal. Looks like we better persuade you to keep your mouth shut. Please let me handle this. I appreciate it. Come on, young lady. Even better. No need to hold back. Let's maul this guy. Let's do it. It's such an old school scam too. This shit's been going on since fucking Yakuza 1. Come here. Using this pole. Hope you don't mind. Oof. I never met a taxi driver who could fire like that. I told you we should stop doing this. It just means to do this as a It's just mean to do this as a way to cover the theater costs. I guess we could stick to acting. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry, man. We're all just struggling actors for at a little theater. We didn't have the money to pay the upkeep, so we turned to this. We'll change our ways and build up the trope again. I really apologize for this. Here's the fare and a tip to show how sorry we are. Appreciate it. We won't try anything stupid like this again, promise. Well, they said they're sorry. Are you gonna give them a pass? Yes, and thanks to you, and thank you for speaking up. No need for thanks. I've got lots of time on my hands these days. I'm happy to help out. If you lot really want to be successful actors, you better not try any more monkey business like this. Yes, sir. That old man saved the day. I have to keep an eye out for schemes like this. You got 400 XP. We'll do another taxi, then we'll do a race. We're gonna. This stream's mainly gonna focus on the taxi and the races today because we're close to finishing Kiru's part. From Nagasu Taxi, sorry for the wait. Nagasugata Street, if you would. I've seen this guy on TV. He's a member of the Diet. They think he could be. They think he could be the next Prime Minister. Of course. Let's go. Phew. Going out to meet supporters sure is tiring. But that sounds tough. Yes, but it was electorate. So what can you do? Who did you vote for in the last election? I only moved here 6 months ago. I've only moved here 6 months ago. Oh yeah? With so many people leaving these days, it's always good to see new blood moving in. Hope you pump some new life into Fukuoka. He looks pleased. I'm thinking of incorporating ideas from the public in my campaign. What do you think the biggest problem is today? I do think it's harder for young people to hold on to their hopes and dreams these days. Right. That worries me as well. There's too many kids out fooling around instead of working. But I don't know what they're thinking, and they don't seem to want to listen to adults like me. What do you do when young people aren't even willing to hear you out? Be some sense to them. You cater to their taste. Listening to them, maybe? You cater... Nah, catering to their taste won't work. Let's try listening to them. How about listening to them first? Huh? You think I should listen to young people? You complain that they don't hear you out, but have you been giving them a voice to speak with? Now that you mention it, I don't remember talking to many young people in the past. But we're just not on the same wavelength. It's like they're a whole different species. When you were young, didn't you get sick of being ignored by those who were older than you? Well, I did do my fair share of partying. That never went down well with my parents. When I think about it, many of the youth of today aren't so different from me. Alright. I'll try giving them a chance to share their opinions and hear them out. Then maybe they'll be more willing to listen to me as well. I like the way you think, driver. Thanks for the tip. Happy to be of service. Thank you for the ride. I'll give you a big tip if you promise to back me in the election. Depends on how big the tip is. But my vote can't be bought. I don't take tips like that. I don't take tips like that. Tips are supposed to be a gesture of appreciation. You're straight as an arrow, aren't you? If there were more people like you around here, there might actually be some hope. Oh, okay. Here we are. Much appreciated. Here's the fare, and a little extra as the tip. 20,000, nice. Oh. Go on, take it. You've really brightened up my day. This is just a token of my gratitude. Thank you. See you next time. Alright, let's do a race. That just came in now. The client who always calls from the highway rest area. In other words, the devil killers. Then I'll be heading out.
Hey.
Wonderful. Have a safe drive. Oh hey, Suzuki-san. You haven't seen a Muramatsu-kun around, have you? No, I'm afraid not. That's mighty odd. What is? We had a request come in specifically for him, but somehow he's up and gone. Haven't seen hide nor hair of him. Doesn't sound like the Muramatsu-san I know. Ain't that the truth? He's usually such a stickler about everything. If it turns out oh hi kitty, how are you? If it turns out he can't show up, can you send someone else in his place? And his client only wants to ride with him. They said if he's not there, they'll never call us again. Cars are washed, and boy does the baby sparkle. Kiyokawa-kun, you seen Muramatsu-kun around? We were talking not so long ago, but I haven't seen him since. Why? Guess he slipped away. How about I go look for him? Yeah, I'll help too. I appreciate that, but you two got your own work to do. No point wasting everybody's time. You'll get back to what you were doing. I'll handle this myself. Okie doke. You said you spoke with Muramatsu-san earlier. What was it about? I was just telling him how you kicked Kajiwara to the curb. Hey, I told you not to go running your mouth about that. Oh, come on. What's the harm? At this rate, you'll take down the Four Kings in no time. And once you beat the Devil Killer's elite, you'll be the fastest guy in Fukuoka. That's pretty much all I said. I don't care about any of that. This isn't about fame or cheap thrills. Yeah, I know. Guess I got a little carried away. Besides, no one expects a taxi driver to climb to the top of the leaderboard anyway. What did Muramatsu have to say about it? Yeah, I mentioned something about how it's stupid and pointless to be racing on the streets, I think. Actually, I don't remember. I kinda got selective hearing, you know. Oh, speaking of racing, when's your next one? I can't wait to see you out there. Never mind that. You need to focus on your job. I think I might know where he is. 3 of the 4 kings to go. Hope I can put this racing business to rest before long. Suzuki-san? Muramatsu-san, what are you doing here? The chief's been looking all over for you. Is that so? Then what's your excuse for being here? I'm here to race the Devil Killers. Nothing more. Uh-huh. I hear you're doing pretty well against them. You could say I'm making progress. You just can't wait to be glorified as Fukuoka's fastest, can you? I don't know what you heard from Kiyokawa, but that's not what I'm in it for. But that's besides the point. Muramatsu-san, there's an important client waiting to be picked up, and you'll still have time to make it if you leave now. then we'd better get this race over quickly. That's what I said. Today it's gonna be just you and me. I made that call. Why? See, I know all about how you guys think. I trained to be a racer myself, a real one, a Formula 1 to be precise. And I must say, I wasn't half bad. Made it through the amateur leagues just fine. If things had gone my way, I could have been a pro by now. What happened? Do you know how much it costs to turn pro in the racing world? You need a machine, a circuit fees, campaign money, testing. I was scraping together every last yen I could, but my family is poor and my part-time job only paid pittance. In the end, I couldn't keep chasing the dream. Didn't have the money. What does any of this have to do with me? I despise people like you. People who go speeding down the highway like it's nothing. Like people's lives aren't at risk. Those who really aim for speed do it on a proper track, following the proper regulations. Racing side by side with ordinary people just trying to get around safely is a slap in the face to society. Don't you think? Fuck this guy up. No, this guy's a good guy. We're gonna race him and we're gonna beat him, but we're not gonna fuck him up. I agree. The only reason I'm going up against the Devil Killers is to get them off the road. I don't believe you for a minute. I can tell you're enjoying it. Reveling in it even. You're wrong. My point is that the fact that you compete on public roads really grates at my nerves. For those of us who grew up on the track, beating street races like you is easy as pie, you'll see. I still don't see any reason for us to race. Now come on, we've got our jobs to do. Okay then, how about this? Race me, and I'll go straight to work if you win. That won't prove anything. And look at us. We're taxi drivers, arguing over whether or not we should be speeding down the highway. Come on, we're going back. Not until you accept my challenge. Looks like he's not going to budge on this one. Fine. If you want it that badly, I'll give you a race. Finally, he gets the picture. Time to teach you the difference between an amateur and a pro. Nah, I meant fuck this guy up on the street circuit. Yeah, now we're talking. All right, we're about to now. I just tuned up my car too, so.
サーキット仕込みのドリフト見せてやりますよ。
Yeah. You dirty whore. I thought you followed the rules. You just tried to sideswipe me? Oh, that fucking...
走り屋風情が福岡最速を名乗る。
He had to turn.
100万年早いんですよ。
やるな。
Can't figure out how to get that heat action. Okay, I got my boost. Ah, oh, damn it. I was looking at my boost. Wasn't looking where I was going. God damn it. Dude, my car's far superior to yours. You can get a head start if you want, but I'll catch up. Secret move! Explosive acceleration! Ah, damn it. I was trying to thread the needle there. Didn't work. Oh shit! I was looking at chat! He used his boost. Yeah. Secret move, thoughtless driving. Hell yeah, Kiru. I got this in the bag. They get ready to lose. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Eat my pale white ass.
いいレースだったぜ。バカな。この俺が。
This guy's talking about being a pro and he's trying to take you out always. Yeah, I know, right? All that training on the circuit, all that time and dedication, only to lose to a street racer. I'll say it once more, Muramatsu-san. I'm not a street racer and I never intend to be. Huh. Yeah, I know. Deep down, I think I just wanted an excuse to race you. That's all. I was jealous, okay? Everyone was making a fuss about you beating the Devil Killers and being the best in town. And yet I thought in my heart I was the fastest man. It bugged me to no end, but now I know the truth. You beat me fair and square, Suzuki-san. But you even tried to knock me off the road. Suzuki-san, you cut me down to size, but I'm honestly glad you did. I'll be rooting for you from now on. You sure? I wasn't lying when I said I hate street racers. You show those Devil Killers who's boss, okay? I will. Strange though, how so many talented drivers end up being drawn to our company. I guess that's all the chief's doing. What do you mean? What? Didn't you know? He used to be a street racer himself. You're not serious, are you? Well, all I've heard are rumors. This must have been 2 decades ago, and I don't know the details. I find that hard to believe, but despite my loathing for reckless street racing jerks, I have nothing but respect for our boss. He's one of the few who made it out of the game to start an honest living. Anyways, I know I went off without saying anything, so I think it's best we head back. Don't want to keep the chief waiting any longer than I already have. Good. Let's get a move on. I'm back. Guess what, Suzuki-san? I just got a call from Muramatsu-kun. It sounds like he picked up the regular client on his own time. Did he now?
Yeah.
Yep. Says he was taking a break in his cab and dozed off. We've been busy lately, so I ain't surprised. Now, if you must doze off, Suzuki-san, make sure it ain't when you're behind the wheel. Not that I expect you would.
Hey.
I'll be sure not to. Good. Wouldn't want any accidents now, that's for sure. Hey, Chief. What's up? Actually, never mind. Huh? Alrighty then. Now, how you holding up, Hirakawa-san? I'll be better if my shoulders weren't so stiff. Yeah? Me too. Shoulders, neck, back, and you name it. That's what happens when you get old. This guy used to be a street racer. Alright. Let's jump another save. How many things do we got left? Okay, so we got 2 sub-stories left for Kiru. And I'm pretty sure they're linked to the taxi racing. So we got 5 street races left, and we got 19 taxi missions to do. Car's coming along nicely. Delinquent double duty. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. I can see where this is going. Chikizunagawa Street and step on it. And no detours, alright? The shortest, quickest route. They've got a bit of an attitude. Of course. Let's go. Man, I'm getting jittery. Got a smoke on you? Yeah, I got it. Give me one. I'm all out. But it is a non-smoking taxi. Shut the fuck up and drive. They're pretty full of themselves. Ask them to get out. Forget the fare. This is as far as you go. What? Are you kidding me? Where are your passengers here? Passengers need to show some manners when riding in my taxi. No manners, no ride. Who the hell do you think you are? Fine, we'll get out. But you're getting out with us, driver. Me? Yeah, hurry it up. Let's go. Alright, I'm out. What now? Well, we could call your company up and complain, but that wouldn't improve the service. So we'll just give you a few educational pointers ourselves. I'm in a bad mood today, so this will be a good stress relief. Let's do it. I see. Sorry, but I've had enough. I've about had enough of you two. Huh? Now he's talking down to us. Looks like he wants a few extra lessons. There's nothing you can teach me. Yeah? I guess you're right. No matter how much a driver is taught, their license is still the only redeeming feature. I can't let that remark go unpunished. You better take that back. Heh. Make me, arsehole. I will. Here you go, Nate. Time for some ass kicking. Ah! Is this guy made of stone? Who the hell are you? Just a humble taxi driver. My license is my only redeeming feature, remember? Ah! I've wasted time and come out of it with no pay. There must have been a better way to handle this. I don't think there was. Oh hey, I had points this whole time. Fuck. Realize. Oh nice, we can find a guard against blades and bullets. Okay, we're gonna get that one next, definitely. Yeah, hang on, let me head outside, see if there's any new sub-stories. No. Oh, right, there's that arcade machine we gotta check out too. Alright, well, we can do that at any time. The Masked Man. I'm on a gas taxi, so over the wait. Where to? A place nobody goes, somewhere quiet. I guess he wants to be alone. Understood. Let's go. Maybe we should try to make a conversation. All I can see is that mask though. That mask suits you. No. Do you have a cold? I notice you're wearing a mask. Do you have a cold? Oh, no, he doesn't. Hope you feel better soon. It's nice to hear kind words from a stranger. Maybe he's going through a tough time. Driver. Yes. How is business for you these days? Well, I do okay. Good for you. I just lost my company. In fact, my life has pretty much hit rock bottom. Things got heavy all of a sudden. How do I respond to that? Misfortune could lead to new opportunities. Uh, yeah, let's do that one. Did you ever play a trampoline as? Did you ever play on a trampoline as a kid? Trampoline? Yes, but why? When you jump on the trampoline, the deeper you sink, the higher you bounce back. Yeah, so? I think the same goes for life. You say you've hit rock bottom, but that could be a chance to bounce back higher than ever. I see. I think times of misfortune are great opportunities to try new endeavors. I like the sound of that. You know, I might just have found a spark of hope. Looks like I've managed to cheer him up. Hey, good work, Kivu. Can I ask you to let me out here, driver? Okay. I wonder what he's doing way out here. Are you sure this is where you want to go out? Yes. The truth is, I was thinking about robbing you at first. What? My company fell apart and I've run out of savings. That's why he was wearing the mask. I thought robbery was the only option I had. That explains the mask. But after talking to you, I started to see things differently. Don't worry. I have enough money on me to pay you. Here's the fare and a little extra on top. Thanks, man. Thank you. I should be the one thanking you. You talked me out of something I would have regretted for the rest of my life. I know things must be hard for you now, but stick with it. I will. I'll work my way up again from scratch, and someday I know I'll find happiness. It seems I somehow managed to turn his life around. Not a bad feeling. Good job, Kivu. Susanna, I have a work for you? Yep, I know, that's why I'm here. Leaving town? I'm from the Gaso taxi. Sorry for the wait. To the airport, please. Has she been crying? Has she been crying? Her eyes are all puffy. Maybe she's going through a tough time. Of course. Let's go. Looks like she's upset about something. I'll see if I can strike up a conversation. You'll get car sick if you stare out the window. You'll get car sick if you stare out the window. Mind your own business, won't you? I'm having a hard time and I just wanted to look at the scenery. Sorry, well that didn't help. Yes, this is where I was born and raised. I have so many unforgettable memories here. Never thought I'd end up leaving. Oh? Why are you leaving? To be married to a man in Tokyo. I'm off to go live with him there. He's from a good family and quite wealthy. Don't look happy about it. Huh. Well, no. You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I was actually seeing a guy here in Hakata for many years. We were in love. He's a writer, with hopes of being a novelist one day. We were planning to get married once he won the literary prize. But I couldn't wait for that. What does he think about you getting married now? I couldn't bring myself to tell him. I left without saying a word. Do you think he'll ever be able to forgive me? I think he will in time, right? There's still time to turn back and tell him. Still time to turn back and tell him. Oh, I couldn't bear to see the look on his face. Forgive me for saying this, but are you trying to spare his feelings or yours? Look, I have no idea if you're making the right call in going off to get married. But I do think if you run away without saying a word to him, you'll end up regretting it in the end. And I can't see that as being good for either of you. Oh? Well, what are you gonna do? We're almost at the on-ramp. Can I ask you to turn back? I think I'll wait another day to go to Tokyo. You got it. Here we are. Thank you. Here's my fare.
Hi.
I appreciate it. Best of luck to you. When we reach level 13, we'll do data and analysis race. Sorry for the wait. I'm here from Nagasu Taxi. Oh, no worries. I'd like to go to Oast Bridge, please. She's quite attractive, but... she has a huge nose hair sticking out. Is something wrong? Oh, no. I was just noticing something. Please get in. Nice day, isn't it? It is. She really has no idea there's a nose hair dangling right above her upper lip. What should I do? It's my duty to tell her. It's my duty to tell her. I notice you have a little nose hair poking out there. Excuse me? This is so rude. Haven't you ever heard of tact? You don't need to get so angry. I was only trying to help. Anyways, I've got a date today, so I appreciate it if you didn't bother me. If she plans on attracting anyone at all, she needs to be aware of her nostril situation. But she'll only think I'm making fun of her again unless I try something more subtle. I'll just point the rear view mirror at her. Huh? Yep. There we go. I think she noticed. Here's the fare, and thanks for everything. You're very welcome. No problem. Hope your date goes well. Me too. Wish me luck. We'll see if we can do another tune-up. Oh, okay. Let's get that race done. There's the client calling from the highway rest area again. He's asking for you, Suzuki-san. Then it must be the Devil Killers. Might I add, he's been very polite too. Sounds like Cool Yoshimi, one of the four kings. Then I'll make sure to leave a strong impression. Hey, wait.
Eh?
You're not getting away today. What? Forget it. I'm not gonna study any more of those meaningless words and symbols, and I'm gonna lose my marbles. What's going on? The chief asked us to help Kiyokawa-kun study for his driver's test. Yeah, and he ain't exactly the bookworm type. Furthest thing from it, actually. Yeah, are you calling him an idiot? Come on, what does memorizing a bunch of random rules have to do with driving a car? I mean, I already know how to drive, so just let me loose on the road. It's not like I'm gonna smash into anyone. Doesn't matter how good you are at driving. To be a taxi driver, you need a class 2 license. That requires a certain amount of studying. Ugh. You say that, but I still don't want to believe it. Better start showing some effort, or you'll be stuck on the writing test forever. Yeah, and might I remind you, this is taking up our time too. I'm using my breaks to teach you, so hurry up and get it through your head. I can't. I've never been good at bookwork. Even if I studied night and day, I still wouldn't pass. Ah! I hate it. Just let me behind the wheel with my foot on the pedal already. Don't forget your seatbelt first. Ah! That's it. I'm done with this. Whoa! He made a run for it. Sheesh. They're way too easy on kids in schools these days. They'll all end up like him. So he's being such a pain to both of us. Yeah, Ma, what's up? I know worries.
Yeah.
No need to apologize, Suzuki-san. Suzuki-kun, it's not your fault. Well, I'm the one who got him hired. I can at least go bring him back. Good luck with that. Who knows where he's gone to. I have a pretty good idea. Just sit tight for a bit. Suzuki-san, what are you doing here? Did you come looking for me? Well, don't try and drag me back with you. I've had it with studying. A knucklehead like me probably only has a 1 in 100 chance of passing. I don't want to fight a losing battle. No, I have other business here.
Eh?
You mean another race with the Devil Killers? Right. You're up against cool Yoshimi this time, right? I know you don't want to hear this, but I think you should just bow out now, to be honest. I'm on your side, of course, but I know what he's capable of. You don't stand a chance, man. Not with that attitude, anyways. The Crash Kajiawa guy you beat, he's the bottom of the ladder when it comes to the 4 kings. Cool Yoshima is a whole nother level. Is that fast, huh? Yep. Yoshimi wins all the races because he's sharp as attack. He never loses his cool. When you go up against him, you can bet that he already knows your ride down to every last nut and bolt. He's that thorough. He works up a profile on you and compares it with all the data he's gathered to figure out the best way to win. Kiyokawa sure knows a lot. He should devote a little of that brain power to study. Anyways, I think you gotta cut your losses here. I don't want to see you go down in flames. It's just like my studying. It'd be stupid to take on something you can't win. Good to see you, Suzuki-san. Whoa, it's cool, Yoshimi. I hear you like studying up on your opponents. That's right. This time was tougher than usual. It's my first race against a taxi for one. I don't have much data to go on at first. So I went all the way back to 1912 when the first taxi service in Japan started, and researched every last detail since then. I've already analyzed your car, of course. I have full details on every part, as well as your driving habits, right here in my head. That's dedication right there. So what are my chances? Based on today's weather and the state on the road, I came up with a number. Unfortunately, you only have like 1 in 100 chance of beating me. 1 in 100? That's nothing. Do you still wish to take me on, taxi driver? Of course. Suzuki-san? Let's quit while we're ahead. 1 in 100 is terrible odds, and you know you can't win. The odds may be against me, but I still have a chance, though. Where I grew up, you don't just run away when things look hopeless. You step up the challenge like a man and carve out your own destiny. Damn. That hit me real heavy just now. What a character you are. I love it. Now I'm truly looking forward to seeing you hang your head in defeat. Let's see if you can put up a fight. Let's go! How many laps? Alright. 1 lap on each one. So 2 laps in total. But the course changes on the second. Omega lol, you crashed. Get good, kid. He crashed again. I heard him. Hang on, how do you drift again? Oh, drift is the B button. Okay. I think drifting is going to be important for this one. What? Ah, I fucked up. Ah, I didn't press Y quick enough. Second move, explosive acceleration.
楽しくドライブと行こうぜ。
計算が間違っている。
No, we can still win this. Yeah, we got another secret move coming up.
計算通りの展開ですね。
Secret move, Fury Drift.
悪夢を見せてやるよ。
計算が間違っている。
Ah.
止められるもんなら止めてみろ。
Okay, it should be. I still have my boost, so it should be good here. He's speeding up. Nice, he crashed.
計算通りの展開
We
です。
should be alright with the drift, the speed boost.
お先に失礼。
計算が間違っている。
Yeah, we're good.
いいレースだったぜ。
計算が間違っている。
Fuck, if I just timed that first heat action, I would have had a better win. Whoa. 100 to 1 shot, and he pulled it off with style. This is unreal. All the data showed I'd win without a hitch. What went wrong? Battles aren't won by data and statistics. The numbers must have clouded your mind. Ridiculous. Sorry, Suzuki-san. I never should have doubted you. Do you see now? Your fate isn't written in stone. You can change it if you try hard enough. You think it's time you changed the... I think it's time you changed yours now. Okay, I'll do that. Laters, dude. Oh, that reminds me. I got some new CDs, don't I? I'm back. And look who I brought with me. Hey there. Oh, Kiyokawa-kun. Guys, is the offer to help me study still on the table? Where's this coming from all of a sudden? Yeah, I thought you said it was hopeless. What are you talking about? If you give up when I'm looking, when things look grim, you'll never get anywhere in life. Now let's start with some flashcards. I don't know what you did, Suzuki-san, but it worked. I didn't do anything. Alright, I'll help you. But aren't you forgetting something first? I should probably be apologizing for my behavior from before, huh? Ha, you got it. He's finally acting his age. Let's hope so. Remember to be sincere about it. Of course. I'd like to start and end by saying, sorry for ruffling your feathers. Huh? What the hell kind of apology is that? My bad. Sorry for rubbing you the wrong way. Sorry for wrecking your expectations. Sorry for rustling your jimmies. Okay, you can stop now. That really rustled my jimmies. Let me grab those new discs before I forget. I can get them at any M store, right? Man, that was amazing. Never seen that many fancy black cars in a row. I wonder where they were going. Maybe they were shooting a commercial or something. Ah, they were Yakuza. So... Hey, I've come to pick up my discs. Thank you. Thank you. Nice, okay. We got 2 new discs. That machine gun kiss. Definitely. Missions. Looking for stories. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. He doesn't seem like a typical office worker. Hi. Can you give me a ride?
Hey.
Yes, of course. Where you headed? No in particular right now. Can I get you to just drive for a while? Okay. How long are we talking? Well, that depends on the conversation. What a strange passenger. Taxi driver meets all sorts of people, right? Yes. Then you're probably a good judge of people. See if you can guess my job. A freelance rider. Are you a freelance rider? Whoa! You got it on one guess. You're pretty good at sizing people up, alright? Well, in my defense, the title of this mission was like freelance rider, so it was safe to guess. This should make it an interesting interview. Oh, sorry for not introducing myself. The name's Muranaka, and I'm a freelance rider, just like you said. Why are you interviewing taxi drivers? I believe variety is the spice of life. Meet all sorts of people in my job, but I figured taxi drivers would have even more perspective. So I've been interviewing cabbies all over the country to hear their stories. I'm putting together an article on it. I see. How are the interviews going? Well, I've interviewed a few drivers already, but all they want to do is boast about the big tips that they got during the bubble economy. Do you have any stories that stand out in particular? It can be anything. Something that stands out, huh? First day on the job. I guess the first day I did this job, is what sticks out in my memory. I see. Memories of the first day as a driver. I'm not from around here, so I wasn't confident I could navigate properly. It was nerve-wracking not knowing if I'd reached a destination. Anyway, I finally got my first passenger. It turned out to be an elementary school boy who'd never ridden in a taxi before. He bought a map showing the way to his grandmother's house, which helped me a lot. I see. So it was your first for both of you. He must have been nervous. Yes. But after he paid and got out, he looked so much more grown up to me than when he first got in. He motivated me to knuckle down and be brave, just like that little kid. Huh? Maybe he's not that interested. That's a great story, driver. I'd love to write about it in my article. You're welcome to. I'm glad I could give him some good material. I don't suppose you have any inside stories on the taxi industry, do you? Things that are ordinary for people in your line of work but not well known by others? Let me see. Taxi lights also serve as hazard lights. You know what happens to the meter when you reverse? I could tell you about taxi jargon. Maybe not that. Let's do the hazard light one. You know the light on the roof of taxis? Yes. The one with the company name on it, right? They usually aren't switch on unless the taxi is empty, but you can make them blink red to warn others in an emergency. Whoa, really? I never knew that. Where's the switch that makes them blink? I'm afraid I can't tell you that. It's somewhere you can push without alerting the passenger. Oh, now I'm curious, but I think I could still use this in my article. I'm glad I could give him some good material. Here we are. Thank you so much for the fruitful ride. I have plenty of material for my article now. Here's the fare, and a tip for your help.
Hi.
Thank you. I'll do my best to write a great article. Good luck with the job. International taxi. I'm from Nagato Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Hi. Looks like a foreign tourist. Please go to Maisai Street. Understood. Let's go. Oh, I should actually keep my eye on my phone because I'm expecting a call from the old man to go movies today. It's gonna be a scorcher today, so yeah. Do you speak Japanese? Yes, but just a little. A little, huh? Fukuoka is great. The food delicious. What did you eat? The name, I forgot. Well, what was in it? Spicy red eggs. Spicy red eggs. That must be... I think it's that one. What eggs are spicy and red? Was it Karashi Mantako? Spicy Kodro? Yes! Karashi Mantako. Very, very delicious. #1 favorite. I'm glad I could clear that up. Hey, you. Yes? People in Fukuoka often say bari. They do use that a lot around here when they want to stress something. Please tell me what bari means in English. Bari in English, huh? Very, I think. Yeah, I think it would be very. It's a local term that they use to emphasize things, so I guess you'd say very in English. I see. So bari is very. Easy to remember. Hey, you. Thank you very much. Yeah, looks like he gets it. Hey, you. Yes. I want to get a tattoo with Chinese... Uh-oh. Take me to a cool... tell me a cool phrase, please. A Chinese character tattoo, huh? You should get one that actually means something, instead of just picking one that looks good. What do you want it to say? Looks like I like to live life to the fullest. Living life to the fullest, huh? Let's see. What Japanese phrase would convey that? A phrase about encounters. How about Ishigo Ichi? What is the meaning? It means you should treasure every encounter. Good. I guess it's like you and me. Look at that smile, bro. That's creepy. That's right. I've decided. I'll get an Ichigo Ichi tattoo. Thank you. That went over well. Thank you very much. You are a good driver. Thank you. Another successful taxi. Another successful mission. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've got 4 more races and 12, 13 more taxi missions. Alright. Yeah, I'll do 1 more taxi, and then for every race I'll do 3 taxi missions, and I should be able to divide them evenly. From Nagaso Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Hey, driver. I want to go to Getu Hot Spring. You know it? Sounds like she's from Kansai, not a local.
Hey.
Yes, I know it. Let's go. What route would you like to go? I ain't from around here, dolts. How the hell am I supposed to know that way? I'll leave it to you. Just get us there however's best. I'm gonna have myself a little nap. So the route is up to me, huh? Take the... should we take the short way? I mean, she's asleep. Maybe I should take the long way. Let's take the long way. You never know if I take the long way. Hey, driver. She woke up. Yes? How long till we get there? About 30 minutes. What? That can't be right. I heard it only takes about 15. But you said to leave it up to me. Idiots! I meant I'd have to figuring out the shortest route to you. Could want to spend any longer with you than I have to. Take the quickest route. Okay, sorry about that. I'm not sleepy anymore. Got any news to share, driver? What sort of things are you interested in? Current events, you know. That sort of thing. Current events, huh? Let's go to politics? I don't think she'll be interested in sports. Let's go politics. Okay, well, how about some political discussion? Sure. What do you think of the current ruling party, driver? Well, I don't suppose all the policies. And why the hell not? I'm a member of the National Women's Association for that party. That's why I'm here in Fukuoka. What is it you can't support? Go on, spit it out. I'll tell you exactly how wrong you are. Hehe, gotcha. I was only joking. Politics bore me to death, actually. You ought to know that politics, religion, and war are tricky subjects to bring up to someone you just met. It ain't good discussion sensitive subjects when you're in the service industry, driver. I see. She's right. Who is this lady? We're almost there, ma'am. Ah, great. Mind if I pay you with a 10,000 yen note? Oh. I've taken a lot of big notes today, so I don't think I'll have enough change for that. What's wrong? I'm very sorry. I don't seem to have enough change on me. You wouldn't happen to have anything smaller? Nope. All I got is 10,000 yen notes. You could also pay by credit card. Nah. Never liked the things, so I don't carry one. Surely you can make a 10,000 yen note work. Look, there's a convenience store over there. Go and get change. Sorry about this, but would you mind waiting while I'll go in the convenience store to get some change? Oh, not at all. I'll be right here. Do you drink tea or coffee? I'm a coffee drinker. Why? Well, I need to buy something to get change, so I thought I could get you a drink to make up for the inconvenience. Oh, that's a very kind of you, driver. It was my fault I ran out of change. Still, everybody makes mistakes. The important part is how you handle them. And how you handled that just now completely made up for the whole thing. I'd even say it gives a better impression. Top marks of service. Thank you. I seem to have handled that the right way. Here we are. Thank you. Your service skills are quite good. Huh? The Kansai accent is gone. I'm actually an undercover examiner testing the service given by the taxi drivers. Oh, an undercover examiner. You gave me good service today, Suzuki-san. I'll pass that on to Nakajima-san. Sweet. Here is the fare. Thank you. Keep up the good work. You got 400 XP. Okay, let's drop a save, then we'll do the next race. Okay, first is customize. Can I tune, change anything? Hope I can. Oh god, that's actually worse. Keep that. Yeah, definitely type B. I definitely like the Hypo Turbo more, honestly. A veteran's approach. It's that climb from the highway rest area. The devil killers are back for more, huh? Then I'm on my way. Oh. Mind if I tag along? That way you can teach me how to deal with more clients. He obviously knows where I'm going. What happened to studying for your class too? Well, both Wada-san and Muramatsu-san seem pretty sure that I can pass now. They gave me their okay. Did they really? Yeah. I even aced the practice test. I've been studying my butt off. Help me out, Hirokawa-san. I'd say you've been making an admirable effort. Why not take him with you, Suzuki-san? Oh, fuck you. He does need more time in the field. Not sure he'd benefit from this kind of request. Oh, don't say that. Even if it doesn't seem relevant, I still want to know how it's done. You're certainly enthusiastic. Now, if that's not dedication, I don't know what is. Wouldn't you say so? I guess. Cool. I'm going to take that as a yes then. Now let's jam. I like you, kid. Yeah, only 2 out of the 4 kings left to go. You can do this. At least he's not trying to dissuade me like before. You beat Crash Tajima first and cool Yoshimi. I guess that means today you'll be facing... Hey guys. Hi. Which one of you big boys is Mr. Suzuki from Nagasu Taxi? Oh, there he is. The second in command of the 4 kings, Gentle Nakamura. What's so gentle about him? Beats me, but he's a true veteran. Oldest one on the team. He's the last original Devil Killer too. Been with him from the start. And don't let his age fool you. He's fast as lightning, and then some. Not to mention he's racked up tons of wisdom and experience behind the wheel. You're pretty clued up for a youngster. Not bad, Mr. Suzuki. Actually, Mr. Suzuki is this guy right here. Ah, so you're the man. You sure you're in the right place? Truth be told, I thought you'd be a little less on in years. That makes 2 of us. Don't mistake me for one of those dawdling old seniors you see puttering around. When it comes to driving, experience trumps all else. I've refined my skill over decades, maturing them like a fine wine. Now here, you've already bested 2 of the 4 kings, is that correct? That is. Well, from where I'm standing, those guys might as well be fresh out of driving school. Just because you know how to hold the wheel and step on the gas doesn't mean you know how to race. Watch and learn, Mr. Suzuki. Because today's lesson is how to lose sight of a veteran. Let's go! Well, this one's a 4-star, okay.
楽しませてくれよ、ミスター鈴木。
Oh, I missed the heat action. Fuck.
このままじゃまずい。
行かせてもらうぜ。
ゴッテン
お先に失礼。ぶち
Explosive acceleration.
楽しくドライブと行こうぜ。
ゴッテン
Oh, he's still caught up with that. Fuck. There's actually a chance I might lose this one. He's keeping up. Maybe I should have swapped the other chases for that little extra speed. Hopefully the drift here will help.
ヘイヘイヘイ何
Alright, that got me a good lead. And then with the boost after the swell, I should be able to get this, hopefully.
Gun ガンガン飛ばすぜ。
He's boosted.
Come on 鈴木
やるな。行かせてもらうぜ。
ゴッテン
いいレースだったぜ。
Whew.
ゴッテン
Good thing I got the hyper boost. You did it, Suzuki-san. That's nearly all 4 kings. There's only one left, their leader. How could this be? I've been racing for decades. Doggone it. Though I suppose this turn of events is entirely uncalled for. I must say Nakajima found himself a diamond in the rough. Did you just say Nakajima? How do you know our boss? How? Well, he's the original devil killer. The man started this whole gang over 20 years ago. What?
Huh?
Wait, you're telling me that the chief started the devil killers? You gotta be joking. He's just an old geezer. No offense. We were all a lot younger 20 years ago. Your boss was a real speed demon back then, the fastest in Fukuoka, and maybe even all of Kyoshu. That's just... Nah, my brain can't handle this.
Huh?
Then tell me why a legendary god of street racing would quit just to start driving taxis around. Your guess is as good as mine, young man. Weren't you an original member of this team? Surely you must know something. Back then I was just a slowpoke. I never really got to talk to the man. Though I'm glad I stuck with it. I made it to the 4 Kings after all. Took me long enough. And now I go losing to a taxi driver. Perhaps my age has finally caught up to me. Some racer I am, eh? I'm back. Hey there. I hear you were out showing Kiyokawa on the ropes today, huh? No, today I was up against the devil killers. Oh. That thing you were doing for the local police. Don't get into any accidents here. Chief, I need to ask you something. And what's that? Is it true that you were the one who founded the devil killers? Where'd you hear that? From Gentle Nakamura, the guy I just raced. Looks like the cat's out of the bag. I was thinking to have a sit down with one of with one of these days. Might as well be now. When you're young, you have time to do whatever your heart desires. For me, that was cars. I loved them more than anything. Well, just about. Before I knew it, there was a whole bunch of us, motorheads to the core. So I decided to form the Devil Killers. We'd race day and night. Hang on, I gotta... we'd race day and night trying to shave seconds off our best times. We all knew the dangers of racing on the highway, but we were careful. We tracked down the best spots, found out when there was the least traffic, even posted lookouts with walkie-talkies. We were a close-knit bunch. It wasn't long before we gained a reputation as the fastest boys in town. My Devil Killers days. That was the prime of my life, can you imagine? This old gnarled stump of a tree once had leaves on top. Anyhow, and with everything, time was never on our side. With each passing generation, the glue that held the crew together seemed to be dissolving. And now look at them. They drive like reckless maniacs, no regards for safety whatsoever. They even brought gambling on board. When it comes down to it, there aren't hardly nothing left of the vision I once had. Only greed and ill gain remain.
Yeah.
People shouldn't have to suffer because of it. Racing was about the thrill, not this. Listen up, Suzuki-san. There's something I want to ask you. Yes? I want you to break up the Devil Killers. Can you do that for me? That's your phone. Better see who it is. Sorry, one moment. It's the Devil Killers. Hello? What's up, Suzuki-san? Who is this? The last of the four kings. Technically, the fifth to lead the Devil Killers. Long story short, I'm Devil Takamura. How'd you get this number? Huh. Wouldn't you like to know? What is it you want? See, you've been preying on my teammates lately. And thanks to a taxi driver of all people, they've been on a losing streak. It'd be bad if word got around, so someone's gonna nip that in the bud. I don't see why. Let the people know the truth. Yeah, I don't think so. Our livelihood depends on our rep. Take that away, you take away our business. Get me? That's what you get for basing your business on extortion. Say what you like. Either way, we need to get back our good name. I'm thinking on like a major scale, so let's hold a race with spectators and all. How about it? Me against you. Or are you afraid to get your ass handed to you? No, I refuse to be part of a circus act. You should wait to hear my offer. I'm assuming Nakajima, wimp that he is, asks you to dismantle the Devil Killers, am I right? Thought so. What are you saying? What, are you saying you'll disband the Devil Killers if I beat you in a race? That's exactly what I'm saying. Whoever rules the road makes the rules. In other words, the fastest guy calls the shots. That's always been our way. Fine. You'll get your race. And just so you know, I don't take kindly to people who go back on their word. Of course. Wouldn't expect you to. But just so you know, there's a reason I'm in charge of the Devil Killers. You better be prepared, old man. So, the devil Tamura says he'll break up the team if you win.
Hey.
That's the long and short of it. So the bad seeds I sowed way back when have sprouted into weeds, tangling up the new generation. I'm ashamed. Don't be so hard on yourself. But I do have to ask, are you really okay having such a big part of your past gone for good? I don't mind. The ones I care about most are all right here beside me. Ain't that right, Wada-chan? You bet, leader.
Eh?
Wada-san, don't tell me you were a Devil Killer too. Yep, as were some of the older drivers. Whoa, I guess that means I'm part of an elite team here. That's bitchin'. what I hear, Suzuki-san and the Devil Tamura is as quick as they come. Don't go out there without a plan. I'll keep that in mind. Then, without further ado, boys, let's get back to it. Before that, can I ask you one thing? Why did you leave street racing and the Double Killers? They meant everything to you, didn't they? Well, I think you ought to leave it there, Suzuki-san. I'm sure you have some things in your life you'd rather keep close to your chest, no? So, that was rude of me.
Yeah.
Nah, you were just curious. I should be the one apologizing. Okay, everyone, why don't we all just drive safely, give it our best and leave the heavy stuff behind, huh? Sounds like a plan? Sounds like a plan. Devil Takamura, no doubt you'll be my toughest opponent yet. But make no mistake, I won't go down here so easy. Do I have any points? No. The sense of danger. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. A couple, huh? Huh? Driver. Give us a lift, will you?
Hey.
Of course. Let's go. I have a feeling I know what's going on here. They're quiet. Maybe they've had a fight. I'll try making some small talk. You two quarreling? Sorry to intrude, but are you two quarreling? Ha ha ha. Quarreling? Who even uses that word these days? I was just trying to be polite. Quarreling. That's a classic. Funny, huh? Yes. It looks like her mind is elsewhere. Your friend is the quiet type, huh? Yeah, she's... Driver, this man, he's a... Shut up, no talking. Huh? Sorry about that. She may look all docile, but once she gets started, you can't shut her up. Wouldn't want her distracting you or anything. I smell trouble. Maybe this woman's caught up in something. Discreetly head to the police station. I'll turn towards the police station. Think you took a wrong turn, driver. I did? Sorry about that. Don't play dumb with me, asshole. You weren't trying to go to the police, weren't you? I'm taking this girl because she owes me money. If you want to get back in one piece, best take me where I want to go, and no funny business. I don't owe you a thing. You signed on a guarantor, same thing. Either way, it's got nothing to do with our driver friend. Now step on it. Oh, sorry. Fucking cord got stuck. Better not squeal to anyone about this. You say a word and she gets it. Help me, please. Quiet. Yeah, keep your mouth shut. Wait. What? You got a problem? You haven't paid your fare. Huh? You worried about cash at a time like this, asshole? Oof. Ow. You're gonna pay for that. Think you're hot stuff, do you? I'll beat you to a pulp. Let's go. He didn't even lay a hand on me. Come on, I'll take you back. Okay. Hey, give me a break here. If I don't bring you back, the boss will wring my neck. Would you rather I wrung your neck into here instead? No, no. That's what I thought. Thank you so much. No problem. But it did get a little dicey there. Yeah. I should never have signed on a guarantor to my friend's loan. I'll be more prudent in the future. Yes, please be more careful. Let's get going. Here we are. Thank you. Here is the fare and a little tip as well. I appreciate it. No, I'm the one who should be thankful, grateful. You, my life. I'm so glad you were my driver tonight. Just like TV. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Hey, Nagasu Boulevard, please.
Hey.
Of course. Let's go. Did you see that TV documentary on taxi drivers last night? I didn't catch it. No, I must have missed it. No, I must have missed it. Oh, what am I thinking? You're probably way too busy with work to watch TV. Could you tell me what it was about? Sure, I'll give you the gist. A guy who used to be a company president went bankrupt and got a job as a taxi driver. He's only pulling in a little over 100,000 yen a month now. It was kind of sad to watch, actually. They said most taxi drivers are people who used to do other jobs. Is that true? In a lot of cases, yes. Does that apply to you? Yes. Really? What job did you do before this? Were you a company president too? Not a president, but I was a chairman. Not a president, but I was a chairman. A chairman? That's a good one, buddy. Well, there's no way on earth a chairman could wind up as a taxi driver. Maybe if you were a chairman in the neighborhood watch? He took it as a joke, but at least he's happy. So, what was it you really did? Something like the guy in the documentary. You mean you really were president? How big was the company you ran? It was big. Whoa. What was it called? I prefer not to dwell in the past. Oh, I see. Sorry about that, pal. I bet you were a big shot anyway. I can tell by the way you talk. I won't ask why you became a driver, but hang in there, okay? You'll get your time in the sun again. Just keep working hard. I'm rooting for you. Right. Thank you. Here we are. Thanks. Thanks for the good ride. Here's the fare. I'll even give you a tip too. Thanks, man.
Hey.
Thank you. Keep your chin up, Mr. President. He was a good guy. Alright, we'll do one more mission, then we'll do the next race. Oh, we're starting to run low. Look at this. Down to the last 4. Thank you for choosing Nagasu Taxi. Where can I take you? Macy Street, please. With that suit, I'm guessing he's a businessman.
Hey.
Then come on in. Hang on a second. I gotta put myself on Do Not Disturb so I don't get notifications, because a notification just popped up and it was blocking my blocking the subtitles. All right, man, that did not go well. He sounds a bit depressed. Maybe I should say something. Speak up. Rough day, sir. Huh? Oh yeah. I messed up a little. I messed up a little today at work. Messed up how? Well, I didn't agree with what my supervisor was saying, and I kind of lost my temper. So I yelled at him a lot. Man, and now I'm never getting that promotion. I should have just kept my mouth shut. I was a fool to fight a battle I couldn't win. I disagree. I disagree. You have to follow the path you think is right. You think so? Yeah. It's better to define yourself at work by speaking your mind, as opposed to brown nosing your way up to the ladder. At least that's what I think. Maybe you're right. Thanks for saying that. Good. that seem to have cheered him up. In any case, I'm really dreading the moment I walk through the front door. I cannot see it going well. Why is that? Well, my wife was hoping I'd get promoted, and now she's only going to get disappointed. How am I even supposed to look her in the eyes, let alone explain to her what happened? You should be honest with her. You should be honest with her. Even so, I think you should tell her the truth. But she'll be furious. I just know it. Look, you two are married. Your wife should love you for who you are, not what your job is. I'm sure that's already the case. Besides, what you did today took a lot of courage. At least give yourself credit for that. Huh. You know what? Maybe you're right. Guess it couldn't hurt to tell my better half the truth every now and then, eh? Seems like he's in a much better mood now. Kiru, relationship advisor. Here we are. Thank you for riding with Nagasu Taxi. No, thank you for being such a good listener. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Here's the fare. Take this tip as well. You've earned it. Are you sure? Of course. Hope to see you around. Alright, let's get that race. And let's see if we can customize anything. Yep, those are nice wheels. Definitely stick with the hyper turbo. The final battle. It's that client you always pick up on the highway. You said something about a stage being set. Does that mean anything to you? It means I need to beat Devil Takamura and put an end to this team once and for all. Nothing important, but I'll be going now. Alright, drive safe. Who you betting on today? Devil Takamura, duh. Yeah, I heard rumors about the taxi driver being good, but no way in hell he's beating Takamura. In all honesty, I kinda want him to win. The cabbie, I mean. Yeah, those devil killers have been out of control for a while, for way too long. They're a pain in the ass to everyone, racers included. Shh, there he is. So you're Suzuki, I presume? Yeah, and you're Devil Takamura, I take it. The one and only. Alright then. Just so we're clear, you'll disband your group if I win? Whoa, hey, relax. We still have time to limelight. Gotta appreciate that, you know. I mean, look around. Street racers from all over Japan are hanging on our every movement. They're even streaming us online. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not a good thing. Our face is gonna be there. But it's not often a taxi driver like you gets his 15 minutes of fame, huh? I bet there's a lot of money riding on this. Am I right? Huh. So what if there is? Don't you have any respect for your founder? Ha! You're talking about that Nakajima guy? Who cares about that old has-been? He's all washed up now. I mean, working to save money to fix up your car, racing solely to improve your time, sounds like shit that grandpa'd say. As you can see, I ain't new to this game because of my genius. This street racing shit is our cash cow. Guess it doesn't hurt to have the Devil Killer's image though. People respect the image because of how hard the founders worked to build it, and this is how you repay them. Fuck yeah, dude. As long as the Devil Killers keep racking in the money, what's the problem? You really need to keep up with the times, man. Huh. This guy doesn't know a thing. But for real, don't worry. Everyone knows the Devil Killers are still the most badass team from way back when. That part ain't gonna change. Well, at least until I milked the Devil Killer's image for all it's worth. Then, hey, who knows? Maybe I'll start something new. Sky's the limit, you know? Hey, these shitheads should be honored. Should be honored an entrepreneur like. Should honored the. No, these shitheads should honor an entrepreneur like me is doing them all a favor. I won't let you throw all those dreams away. Oh, and what's a cabbie gonna do? You think You think I got to where I am just by talking big? Let me tell you, buddy. Point blank, I earned my spot as 5th leader of the Devil Killers by being the fastest fucking driver, period. Now let's get this show on the road. Gotta give the audience what they came for, right? Right? I can't miss any of the heat actions here like I did the last race. It's another 4-star.
デビルキラーの恐ろしさ思い知らせてやるぜやるなお酒に失礼
Swapping the chassis for the extra speed was a good idea. Thoughtless driving! That's like my favorite one. Uh oh. Fuck. The steering isn't as good. Yeah, you see, I'm having to brake. That might cost me. Yeah, nah, I need it. The chassis is gonna. And you're the leader? Fuck off, I got a massive head start on you, but you might catch up here. Okay, wait for it. Go. Nice acceleration. And that's Jeej. Dude, I left you in my dust. Eat my ass. No way. That taxi driver, he actually did it. That's absolute madman. He beat Devil Takamura. What could possibly happen next? Oh, fuck. Well, I guess his congratulations are in order. I don't need your fanfare. What I want is your crew to break up. That was your end of the bargain. Okay, everybody, listen up. Hey, you can't be serious. Certainly you don't need to keep such a silly promise. Yeah, ain't no reason to break up now. Break up? Whatever gave you that idea? Excuse me? With all these people watching, this is the perfect chance to show what happens when you get on the Devil Killer's bad side. Here we go. Give this bastard a thrashing. With pleasure. Gonna get some payback. I'm generally not one to resort to violence. Alas, duty calls. Sorry, Mr. Suzuki. I'm afraid you will have to take your medicine like a man. That wasn't what we agreed on. What happened to the fastest guy calling the shots? Oh, that. See, there's been an update. It's the strongest guy who calls the shots now. You have no idea who you're fucking with. Maybe you missed the memo. Well, what are we waiting for? Time to let the world know what happens when you mess with the Devil Killers. And let me say, it ain't pretty. Alright? Good thing I saved my ultimate for this. Two almost down. Alright, that's one. Lead us out. Last one. Where's he at? There he is. They only got like a single hit on me. Yo. We're getting our asses out of here. You'll get yours soon enough, man. I'll make sure of it. Hold up. What a pitiful sight. Never thought the legendary Devil Killers could sink so low. You ought to be ashamed. Hey, isn't that... Ooh. Seriously? You don't know? That guy's like the biggest name in racing here in Fukuoka. No way. Onisaka-san. Who's this character all of a sudden? Shoot, I didn't know you were gonna be here. You start acting up on this scale, word is gonna reach me. Well, you see, this is all the taxi driver's fault. He picked a fight with us, so we, don't even bother. I've been doing my own research. I heard you were throwing your weight around, and now I only gave you a pass because you had clout with the community. But now that's all in ancient history. Yeah? What's your point? My point? Do I really need to restate how bad this taxi driver beat you to a pulp? He's top dog now, so abiding by our rules, I'm ordering you to break up the Devil Killers. But that would mean the Devil Killers are pretty much done for at this point, with what Onisaka-san giving the orders. One man really has that kind of pull? Of course he does. He's pretty much the law in racing circles. Your team is hereby disbanded, never to use the Devil Killer's name again. Any objections? No. Then get your ass off the road. Fucking punks. That's what you get. You heard the man. So you're Suzuki, huh? Achievement unlocked. Devil Killers defeated. Defeat the leader of the Devil Killers. So you're Suzuki, huh? I'm Onisaka. I'll look after the young guns around here. Thanks for intervening. No need to thank me. You're the one who beat Takamura. That's all I needed to say. That's all I needed to see. But without you, they wouldn't have honored the agreement. So I appreciate you showing up. Slow down there, pal. You don't think I came all this way just to help you get rid of the few punks, do you? Why then? Well, you work for Nakajima, right? Yeah, I do. Then I'm assuming he wanted you to race the Devil Killers into submission, huh? Break him up that way? Ultimately, yes. Yeah, that ain't gonna fly with me. Why not? Because he's a coward. People who chicken out of a challenge have no say in racing matters. What do you mean by that? 20 years ago, the two of us were rivals. Nakajima, the undisputed champion, and me, the runner-up. No matter how many times I raced him, he always won out in the end. I lost to him countless times. Then one day, I decided enough was enough. I took a year off to travel the country, taking on as many other races as I could. Before I left, I made Nakajima swear not to lose to anyone. That way, I'd still be taking on Fukuoka's best when I got back. But when I returned, I found out he'd vanished from the streets. Gone, just like that. Promises be damned. It demoralized me, Suzuki-san. An entire year completely down the drain and no explanation whatsoever. All that time, with nobody to race. What a fucking way to leave an old friend behind. I'm sure Nakajima-san had his reasons. He's not the kind of guy to break his word. You think I don't know that? I know he must have had some kind of situation. But that still doesn't keep me from wanting that race. He owes me. I'll never forget the thrill I got going up against him. I can't. So I won't give up on street racing until I get another taste of it. My pride won't let me. Go back and tell your boss of yours I've been waiting. That whenever he feels like honoring his promise, I'll be behind the wheel. Same place I've been for 20 years. Osaka, huh? Chief, I know you're not the kind of guy who goes back on his word. What happened all those years ago? It was 20 years ago. About a month after Onosaka left, I got in an accident. An accident? I wasn't driving dangerously or anything. We were just coming home from shopping. I was under the speed limit, no distractions, but I couldn't say the same for the other car. The street racer smashed into us. He came around the corner at high speed and lost control. He was completely at fault. Did you get hurt? No. I came away with just scratches. But my wife sitting beside me wasn't as lucky. No. She hit her head, I guess. There weren't many external injuries, but she fell into a coma. I really should have been angry with the guy who did that to my wife. But I couldn't summon up any rage. He was a street racer, just like me. Then when I realized I could just as easily have been me causing a crash like that. Just one little mistake could end up costing some innocent person their life. When I got to thinking, I just couldn't go back to putting the pedal to the metal like I used to. I was too scared. So you quit racing at that point. Yeah. Now, of course, I remembered that what I promised on Osaka, but I knew I couldn't keep it. Who could? After what happened. After the accident, my wife never regained consciousness again. She was alive, but never woke up. Strange, ain't it? I lived life on the edge, but I was still standing. My wife never took a risk in her life and ended up like that. I just couldn't accept it. I whispered her name into her ear over and over, day in, day out. Thinking one day maybe she'll open her eyes and sit up like nothing ever happened. But that ain't how life works. No matter how much I loved her, or prayed for her to come back, she wouldn't wake up. We're all pretty powerless when it comes down to it. All I could do was keep hoping she'd recover, and work to pay her hospital bills. But even that was beyond me. See, I used to be a day laborer and I poured all my earnings into my ride. I had no savings and no steady job. If I didn't do something, I'd fall behind with the medical bills, so I had to find work. That's when you turn to taxi driving. Yeah, driving was all I could do. Besides, all I really wanted was what? I just wanted to have her sit next to me again. She couldn't drive herself, but she loved it when I took her for a spin. I still remember her in the passenger seat, laughing and smiling away. If she came out of that coma, I wanted to be ready to take her on another ride. I reckon that would have made her happy. But then I figured that after that accident, she'd be too scared to do that again. So I thought if I could become a taxi driver and learn to safe driving, maybe she'd be okay with it. Maybe we could go back to old times, just the two of us riding in the wind. But a year ago, she finally lost the battle. Chief, sorry, I had no idea. Who you're looking at right now is a miserable wreck of a man who can't even wear his own wedding ring cause it hurts too much to remember. I couldn't save the one I loved. I broke the promise I made to my rival. I'm a no-good, worthless wreck. That's not true. You helped me out when I was in a bad place. I'm thankful for that, and I have nothing but respect for you. So please, don't talk about yourself that way. Suzuki-san. If Onosaka-san knew about this, I'm sure he'd forgive you for going back on your word. You still haven't told him about the accident, right? No. I didn't want to use my wife as an excuse. I just couldn't face up to him. I'm a former racer myself, so I know exactly how it feels. I know how much he wants that rematch. Yeah, but if I had told him about the accident, sure, he'd probably let it slide. I think about what it do to him. Cars have been his life. I don't want to ruin that for him. I don't think telling him's a good idea. So you want Onosaka to keep on racing then? I used to want that. I figured with me off the road, he might as well do enough racing for the both of us. But now I don't know. He's getting old. I don't want him chained to this life until it's too late. One day he could push it too far. When he bows out, I want to be the one. I want to be at the right time. I don't want him to end up like me. Now, if someone were to beat him in a race, maybe that'd give him what he needs to lay his pride down. Then that's what I'll do. Huh? I'll challenge Onosaka-san and put an end to his career. You'd do that?
Hey.
Sure. Back when I was lost, you gave me a place and a purpose. That's always meant a lot to me, so let me pay you back.
Yeah.
That's asking too much. Nakajima-san, listen. I've taken down all the devil killers, and now I'm the fastest in Fukuoka, just like you were. It's my turn to step up and race in your steed. You leave this to me. Suzuki-san. Thank you. Kiru, my boy. I'm from Nagaso Taxi. Sorry for the wait. Gah, you're late. I'm in a hurry here. I have to get to my grandson's birthday party. I need you to do whatever it takes to get me to Fukuhaku Street as soon as possible. Understood. Let's go. Oh, I'm actually driving? Oh, shit. This isn't good. I'll do everything I can. God damn it. Ah, I was supposed to turn right there. Fuck. Ah, for fuck's sake. Are you for real? Are you for... Alright.
到着しました。
People are stupid in this game. Thanks, driver. Glad to be of service. I better get going then. It's starting to get really hot in here. I'm going to turn on the fan. There. Ugh. Yeah, I know, Kiru. We're almost done. We're down to the last 2 missions, and then we have the last race. I think it's the last race anyways. Oh no, we still got some taxi... Oh no, okay. We still got some taxi missions to do. Oh, holding it in. Oh, so the first 3 must be taxi driving, and the others are just like driving around talking to people. Oh, from the gas and taxi. Sorry for the wait. Can you take me to the office in Masai Street ASAP? If I'm late today, they'll fire me. Okay. But you look pale. Is everything alright? Well, I really need to use the restroom. But first I have to punch in at work. Oh, then let's go. Hurry, please. This can't be good. God, my bladder's gonna burst. That's a spring a leak. Dig deep. Come on, green light. Come on. Time is of the essence here. Oops, sorry.
しまったな。
Fuck, we got another red light. Come on! I'm doing everything right. Alright.
遅くなってすみません。
Yay, I made it to work on time. And it's all thanks to you. Happy to help. Didn't you need to go somewhere? Oh, yeah. I'd better head off now. Thanks. A jaunt in Nagasugai. I'm from Nagasu Taxi. Sorry for the wait. To Masai Street, please. There's no hurry, so drive carefully, won't you? Of course. Let's go. You have nothing to fear, sir. 5 minutes? Plenty of time. Pretty straightforward, actually.
Hey, 運転手さん。はは。
So far, no red lights. Excuse me, the fuck was that? I didn't touch anyone. Are you... They just run in front of me.
ねえ、運転手さん。
Makes me nervous. I always keep an eye
は
out.
は。うお。
Asshole.
ねえ、運転手さん。
Haven't hit anyone yet. Yet? My bad.
Hey, 運転手さん。
Getting a destination fast, driving safe.
はは。 到着しました。
Thank you, driver. Can I ask your name? It's Suzuki. Ah, well, that was a very smooth ride, Suzuki-san. I'll ask for you by name next time. Thank you. Be seeing you then. Alright, let's do the next race. Because there's one more race after it, apparently. And I have a feeling I might know who it is. Max speed, baby. We got a request for you, Suzuki-san. The place is... let's see... oh, it's right in front of the office. Shouldn't take me long then. But I don't see the client. Oh, it's you! Oh, hi there, Wada-san. Hi there yourself. On break, right? You could say that. Alright. See you around then, I guess. You're racing him, Kiryu, come on. Come on, Kiryu, put 2 to 2 together. What's wrong? It's me, by the way. Huh? I'm the one who requested you. What? You're the client? Do you want me to drive you home again? No. Don't you remember what the chief said when you first got hired? I'm the most senior driver. He wanted me to give you some driving tips.
Hey.
Ah, and you have. They've come in real handy. Well, I've got one more piece of advice for you. What about? Today I want to tell you about Onosaka. You're kidding. Chief needs you to race him, right?
Hey.
Something like that. Then I might just be able to help. You used to be a street racer yourself, didn't you? Oh, you bet. That was years ago, though. Onosaka used to be one of the Three Musketeers, you know. Let me guess. The predecessors of the Four Kings. You're sharp. The top 3 racers in Fukuoka at the time it took on that name from the old French novel. And wouldn't you know it, our chief was the fastest of them. Biggest speed demon in all of Fukuoka. People used to call him Athos, the eldest and most fatherly musketeer. Onosaka was 3rd in rank. He went by the hand of Porthos, but Onosaka was the tenacious one. His times kept getting faster and faster. When he got back to his from his travels, he was at the top of his game. If the chief had already quit, Onosaka probably could have taken him. Oh, that's how it was. So that's how it was. Yep. Onosaka is the kind of guy who'd do anything just to shave a millisecond off his race time. 20 years have passed. I bet he's still in peak condition. In fact, if he's stuck with it all these years, he might even be faster yet. That's something to consider. Well, look. I requested you, so for all they know, you're on the job, right? That is true. You should use this time to get some practice. You need to train if you want to beat Onosaka. Any ideas how I could... any ideas how I would go about doing that? How about you and me hit the highway? What? You want to race? Why not? If you think you're ready to take on Onosaka, you ought to have no trouble beating me. But you haven't raced in years, right? Hey, I'm behind the wheel every day. I still got the thunder in my veins. I was about to say thunder in my loins. But driving a taxi isn't really the same thing. And I know I'm one to talk, but you're not as young as you used to be. Nonsense. I'm still plenty young. So if Nakajima-san was the head of the Musketeers and Onosaka was 3rd in line, maybe the second fastest was. Okay. I'd be honored to race you, Wada-san. That's the spirit. But you should know I'm not your average ex-street racer. Be ready for a challenge. I'm sure he was right behind the chief in terms of speed and ability. Better not take him lightly. Oh, we're starting. Oh wow, it's the 2 advanced laps. Okay.
悪いけど負けんばい。僕もそこまでお人よしじゃない。
Bastard.
行かせてもらうぜ。大したもんだ。
That's not good.
ぶっちぎる。
Ah! This should be right though. You want to save that one for the end? Yeah, you're not around to knock me around here, are ya, you little bastard? Fuck, that's such a hard turn. I think I should still be alright. Especially if he crashed into a car like that. Oh, you bastard. He re-ended me, crashing me into the wall. Okay, he's there. Alright, nah, we still win this. Guy's just that much faster than he is. The explosive acceleration. Man, you got me. You. Hang on a second, guys. You got me. You're pretty quick, alright. I think you got what it takes to give Onosaka a run for his money. Thanks. You may not be a street racer anymore, but you're still one hell of a driver. Fitting for a former musketeer, I'd say. Huh. Me? A musketeer? No, no, no. You've got that all wrong. You really weren't a musketeer? Nope. I wasn't even close to their level. But I guess you could call me the Tagnang of a group, a sworn ally of the Three Musketeers. The Artanyan? Yeah. The Artanganan. You know, you do know what that is, right? No, sorry. I guess you're talking about the Three Musketeers book, but I never read it. You haven't? The Artagnan is the main character who goes on the adventure with the Three Musketeers. Huh. I'll be sure to read it when I get a chance. Ain't a big deal. So how come you're so fast now if you weren't a musketeer? I'll tell you when we're back at the office. We better go, or Hirakawa-san will have a fit. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna message my old man, because I haven't heard anything from him yet. I was expecting to hear from him by now. Oh, there we go. He literally is calling me now. Perfect timing. Alright. You know that me and several older drivers are at the company were street racers, right? Yeah. After Nakajima-san went off the radar, racing lost its spark for me. So I had to quit like he did. I wanted to find a job, but driving was all I knew. I ran into one brick wall after another, thinking there wasn't anything out there for me. That's when Nakajima-san showed up out of the blue. He said he'd started a taxi company and wanted me to come on board. So he took me in, and just like that, yeah, it was the last thing I expected. At the time, I wondered why he'd want to run a taxi company, but since he was asking me for help, I just went along with it.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it though, it was him who helped me. He was barely scraping by on his own, but he still took me in when I had nowhere to go. I always looked down on taxi drivers, but when I gave it a shot myself, I found out how hard it really is. As a street racer, I was free to drive however I liked, but with passengers on board, you're always worried you're going to mess up. One little mistake could put others in danger. That's the first time I realized the gravity of people putting their lives in your hands. But that makes it all more rewarding when passengers thank me. Winning a race is nothing compared to that feeling. So I made myself a promise. As long as there's someone in my cab, I would never cause an accident or break a traffic law. And I've managed to keep that promise all these years. Well, hey, that's no small feat. I guess. Even now, when I'm taking a passenger somewhere, I'm more focused and nervous than when I was racing. You could say every passenger I've carried has been a battle for me. A battle against myself, of course. Battle against yourself. Damn, that sounds heavy. Well put, Wada. So you battle against yourself every day, and that's the secret to your technique? I guess you could say that. I feel like I'm making a bigger deal out of it than I should, though. Doesn't suit me, huh? No. In fact, I think it suits you just fine. You know, you just fired me up, Wada-san. I'm gonna show you how great a driver I can be, too. I'll try sharpening up my act as well. Couldn't hurt, right? You bet. We should all give this job our best. We owe it to the chief and the passengers who depend on us. Now, boys, let's get back to work. Okay. Good people. Everyone has a history, don't they? In any case, I don't want Wada-san to think this his help was a waste, so I'll make sure not to lose this next race. Level up. Well, now it's costing 3. Regain your footing when you are about to be knocked down. Perform a counter attack. Hell yeah. Throw your enemy after unleashing a finishing blow. That'd be a good one to have. Alright. Well, I am going to have to end the stream here, unfortunately. Alright. Well, that's it for me today. I am going to have to jump off here. So firstly, I would like to thank both Manji and Nate for coming around in the chat. I would like to thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Alright, everybody. Take care. And have a good one.